Your entire community so often is targeted or blamed for the violent acts of the very few. Most Americans don't necessarily know, or at least don't know that they know, a Muslim personally. And as a result, many only hear about Muslims and Islam from the news after an act of terrorism, or in distorted media portrayals in TV or film, all of which gives this hugely distorted impression.
It's not distorted that 98 or 99 or 99.99% of the terrorist attacks are committed by Muslims, radical Islamic Muslims. Sorry, no distortion. Welcome to Give Me Five. Yeah, Barack Obama was at the mosque in Baltimore, a mosque that, as you heard yesterday on this show, has some alleged ties to Muslim Brotherhood, to an imam that has said some horrific things. Obama allegedly, reportedly knew this, but went anyway. He brought the head of CARE, unindicted co-conspirator in the Holy Land Foundation trial. This is who Obama is. This is who he surrounds himself with. And this is the only thing he's passionate about. Islam, mosques, Islam, and mosques. That's all he cares about. More.
Since 9/11, but more recently since the attacks in Paris and San Bernardino, you've seen too often people conflating the horrific acts of terrorism with the beliefs of an entire faith. And of course, recently we've heard inexcusable political rhetoric against Muslim Americans that has no place in our country. No surprise, then, that threats and harassment of Muslim Americans have surged.
And yet it's dwarfed by hate crimes against Jews and gays. Okay? We might want to add that caveat, which is a true caveat based on FBI statistics. But shh, don't tell anybody. And then Obama's demanding Hollywood get involved.
Part of what we have to do is to lift up the contributions of the Muslim American community, not when there's a problem, but all the time. Our television shows should have some Muslim characters that are unrelated to national security. Right?
Hey, why don't you just sign an executive order and it'll be done? So let it be written, so let it be done. Did the Pharaoh do that? Maybe Obama's got a little Pharaoh in him. More.
It's not that hard to do. Now, there was a time when there were no black people on television. And you can tell good stories while still representing the reality of our communities.
I got an idea. In your next career, become a screenwriter. Since you're the best at everything you do, be a screenwriter, write parts for Muslims. And then there's this.
So here's another fact. Islam has always been part of America. Starting in colonial times, many of the slaves brought here from Africa were Muslim. And even in their bondage, some kept their faith alive. A few even won their freedom and became known to many Americans. And when enshrining the freedom of religion in our Constitution and our Bill of Rights, our founders meant what they said when they said it applied to all religions.
Right. Islam has always been, from the founding fathers, a part of the fabric of America. Really? Really? I'd love to see proof of that. Now, Donald Trump weighed in on this visit to the Baltimore mosque. Watch.
I don't have much thought. I think that we can go to lots of places. Right now, I don't know if maybe he feels comfortable there. We have a lot of problems in this country, Greta. There are a lot of places he can go, and he chose a mosque. I saw that just a little while ago, and so that's his decision. That's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Christians are beheaded, slaughtered, driven out of the Middle East, driven out of their homes. He shrugs. Jews are hacked to death. Rabbis in a Jerusalem synagogue, hacked to death with a meat cleaver. He shrugs. But this is his passion. This is his... You know what Rush Limbaugh asked today? Why did he become a Christian? Why did he become a Christian when he's constantly bashing Christianity and he's so passionate about Islam?